In this video, let's see another numerical problem based on the concept of inverse trigonometric functions. In the previous videos, we have learnt some concepts and also practiced some numerical problems. Here is another problem. Let's see what the question has to say and let's get started with the solution. The question is, if alpha less than equal to 2 sin inverse x plus cos inverse x less than equal to beta, then find the values of alpha and beta. Basically, the question is 2 sin inverse x plus cos inverse x and some range is given. The interval in which the function lies is alpha and beta. It is confined to alpha and beta and we need to find that alpha and that beta. For this question, let's note the sin inverse x and cos inverse x. What is the range and domain of sin inverse x? We know that sin inverse x can assume values between -1 to 1 when x assume values in -pi/2 to pi/2. So that knowledge we are going to use and we will be solving the question. So I write solution here and I know sin inverse x lies between -pi/2 to pi/2. So let's write -pi/2 to pi/2. So that means both are included. It is a bounded interval. So we are going to use equal to sign as well. Now we don't want sin inverse x, rather we want 2 sin inverse x and cos inverse x also. So we basically want one more sin inverse x and another cos inverse x. So let's add pi/2 everywhere because we know the formula that sin inverse theta plus cos inverse theta is equal to pi/2. We will be using that knowledge here. So adding pi/2 everywhere changes my question a bit. Sin inverse x plus pi/2. Pi/2 added here, pi/2 added here. We cannot leave the third side. We also have to add pi/2 here. Now what is -pi/2 plus pi/2? These basically cancel each other, so it is nothing but 0. Sin inverse x as it is. And now we are going to use a formula. And what is that formula? It is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi/2. We have already understood the proof as well in the previous videos of this formula. So let's write the formula first and we'll be using it. Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x gives me basically pi/2. Since it is a formula, I'll be enclosing it in a big box. Right. Now pi/2 is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x. We'll be using that formula. Less than equal to as it is. What is pi/2 plus pi/2? It is basically 2 pi/2. 2 and 2 cancel, so it is only pi. Now 0 to pi is the range that we are getting. Again, I would be writing 0 to pi. And inside what happens? Sin inverse x plus sin inverse x becomes 2 sin inverse x and the cos inverse x comes out as it is. Let's match this with the question. The question was alpha, which is 0 here, less than equal to 2 sin inverse x plus cos inverse x as it is the function, less than equal to beta. So if you compare the final step with the question itself, you get two values, 0 as alpha and pi as beta, and we were supposed to find what? We were supposed to find the values of alpha and beta only. So comparing with the question, I have the final answer as alpha is 0 and my beta, which is here, is pi. So let's enclose this in a big box and this is my final answer for this question.